Hello everyone, this is part 3 of the Year 6 Math Sats 2018 Paper 2 Reasoning video. If you haven't already, please watch parts 1 and 2 before this video. I will link both of those videos in the description box below, so please make sure to watch those. If you're ready, we're going to continue with our Sats questions. Question 14. 6 over 5, 3 over 5, and 3/4. Those are our three fractions. Write these fractions in order, starting with the smallest. Now, to work out which one is the smallest, we need to make these three fractions have the same denominator. Our denominator is our bottom number. We know that both 5 and 4 go into 20. 20 is a multiple of both 5 and 4, so we are going to make our denominator equal 20. To get from 5 to 20, we have multiplied it by 4. Whatever we do to our bottom number, we also do to our top number. If we've times our bottom number by 4, we are also going to times our top number by 4. 6 times by 4 is 24. Now our next one. 5 times by 4 gives us 20. 3 times by 4 gives us 12. And our last fraction, to get from 4 to 20, we have multiplied by 5. We're going to times 3 by 5 as well. 3 times by 5 is 15. Now, if we look at our top numbers, we can tell which one is the smallest fraction. We can see that it's this one. I'm going to write that one down first. 12 over 20 is the same as 3 over 5. Make sure not to write down these fractions that we've worked out. It's got to be the same fractions that were in the question in the beginning. So 3 over 5. Our second smallest one is this one, which is 3/4. And our biggest fraction is this one, which is 6 over 5. Like so. Moving on. Question 15. A box contains trays of melons. There are 15 melons in a tray. There are 3 trays in a box. A supermarket sells 40 boxes of melons. How many melons does the supermarket sell? We're going to first start off by working out how many melons are in one box. Now, in one box, there are 3 trays, and in each tray there are 15 melons. So if we times 15 by 3, we can work out how many melons are in one box. 15 multiplied by 3. 3 times by 5 is 15. Write the 1 down here, carry the 5. 3 times by 1 is 3, plus this one is 4. There are 45 melons in one box. Now, a supermarket sells 40 of these boxes. So what we need to do now is to do 45 times by 40 to work out how many melons the supermarket has in total. We're going to forget about the 0 for a second, and we're going to do 45 times by 4. 4 times by 5 is 20, Write the 2 down here and write the 0 up here like so. 4 times by 4 is 16, plus this 2 is 18. And the 0 that we took off before, we're going to add it on now. 180, add our 0 on. 1,800 melons. Question 16. Adam wants to use a mental method to calculate 182 minus 97. He starts from 182. Here are some methods that Adam could use. Tick the methods that are correct. If he starts from 182, that means that all he's got left to do is to minus 97. We're going to read these 4 methods now. If he adds 3 and subtracts 90, that would give us minus 87. That can't be right, because we need minus 97. Now the next one, he subtracts 100 and adds 3. That gives us minus 97. That is correct, so we can tick this box here. Now make sure that you don't stop here, as it says tick the methods. It's got an S on the end, which is plural. So we're going to work our way down with the next two. Subtract 7, then subtract 90. That gives us minus 97. That's also correct. We can tick this box here. Subtract 3, then subtract 100. That gives us minus 103. And that's obviously not right. These are the 2 boxes and methods that we would tick. Question 17. There are 28 pupils in a class. The teacher has 8 litres of orange juice. She pours 225 millilitres of orange juice for every pupil. How much orange juice is left over? If she is pouring 225 millilitres of orange juice for every pupil, and there are 28 pupils, that means that we need to times 225 mil by 28 pupils. We're going to use a column method. 225 times by 28, like so. 8 times by 5 is 40. Write the 0, carry the 4. 8 times by 2 is 16, plus this 4 is 20. Write the 0, carry the 2. 8 times by 2 is 16, plus this 2 is 18. Write the 8 and the 1, like so. Moving on to our tens column. In our digit space here, we're going to fill it with a 0. 2 times by 5 is 10. Write the 0, carry the 1. 2 times by 2 is 4, plus this 1 is 5. 2 times by 2 is 4. Now we're going to add these 2 numbers together. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 5 gives us 13. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus this 1 is 6. That gives us 6,300. Now we are told that the teacher has 8 litres of orange juice. And we need to work out how much orange juice is left over. 8 litres can be written in millilitres. To make it equal in millilitres, we need to times it by 1,000. 8 times by 1,000 equals 8,000 millilitres. Our answer here was also in millilitres, so we can take these two numbers away from each other now, using a column method. If we minus these two numbers from each other, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, 0 minus 3, well we can't do that, moving on to our 8, minus 1 from it, making it a 7, carry over the 1. 10 minus 3 gives us 7, 7 minus 6 is 1. And our answer is 1,700 millilitres. We can leave our answer like this, or we can write it in litres. To go into litres, we're going to divide our number by 1,000. 1,700 divided by 1,000 is 1.7, and that's in litres. And our answer would be like so. Question 18. Last year, Jacob went to 4 concerts. 3 of his tickets cost £5 each. The other ticket cost £7. What was the mean cost of the tickets? Now, to work out the mean, we know that we add up all our numbers and divide by how many there are. So here, he's bought 3 tickets and each of them were £5. And then he's bought 1 concert ticket, which is £7. So we need to add all of these together. Instead of doing 5 plus 5 plus 5, we can just do 3 times by 5. 3 times by 5 gives us 15. 15 plus 7 gives us £22. Now there were 4 tickets in total, so all that's left to do now is to do 22 divided by 4. Four goes into 2 0 times. 4 goes into 22 5 times with a remainder of 2. We're going to put in decimal place a 0 and the remainder of 2. 4 goes into 20 5 times. And because we're talking about money, it needs to be to 2 decimal places, so we're just going to add a 0 on the end, which makes our answer £5.50, like so. Question 19. Layla wants to estimate the answer to this question. Tick the calculation below that is the best estimate. We've got 3 minus 2 plus 2, or we have 4 minus 2 plus 1, we have 4 minus 2 plus 2, and we have 3 minus 2 plus 1. 3 and 9 over 10. Well, we know that 9/10 is closer to a whole number, so 1. So we're going to make our 3 and 9/10 equal 4. We're going to round it up. Minus 2 and 1/8. 1/8, we're going to round it down. So it will be 4 minus 2 plus 1 and 4 over 5th. Well, 4 over 5th, we only need to add 1 over 5 to 4 over 5 to make it equal a whole number. So we're going to round this up to 2. Now, if we look at our options, if we look at option 3, it's the same as what we've written here. 4 minus 2 plus 2. So we're going to tick this one. We have reached the end of part 3. I hope this video was useful to you. Part 4 will be coming out very shortly, so please don't miss that. Please subscribe and click the bell button below to not miss out on new video releases. I will also link my Instagram account in the description box below. If you would also follow that, you would get updates on new video releases. So please make sure to check that out. I hope to see you in part 4. Bye for now.